Welcome back to LoyalTzzz. I'm here with For She.
Yes, sir.
Where did music start for you?
Shit. My mom bought me a drum kit when I was like 4 years old, and I beat the shit out of it. Literally the first day I had it, I stabbed holes in it.
Oh, for real?
I thought like, I'm a fucking rock star. Like, I remember closing my eyes like, oh, I'm a fucking rock star. I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna get a new drum kit, you know? Stabbed it. But then my dad, he was in a band when I was a kid, almost signed a major deal. It's just kind of always been around. I grew up around music and studios with my dad, like just watching him record. Small like garage bands, you know, but one of them almost went big. It was called Cryonic. Super sick. And then boom.
Fell off or didn't continue or?
So we moved out to Escondido when I was a baby. That's when he was like really pursuing it, shopping his demos to record labels. And then I don't know, something just didn't happen. Something didn't click right because most of the band was out here.
Yeah. He
was out there and boom, fell through. But I think I've taken influence from then, and then on top of it, just kept pursuing it, bro. Anyways, fast forward a couple years, I found BandLab or something, and boom, just started using that. And then my teachers saw that in me, that I was super serious, and they were like, okay, what can we do? They had like there's a super cheap interface called like a Behringer, and it was like super cheap, like $60.
Okay, yeah.
Gave me that, boom.
They helped you out.
Yeah, bro. And
that's
then
awesome.
Landed an internship, did that whole shit for like 1.5 2 years at Pinnacle Recording Studios. A lot of great artists recorded there, so I learned a lot, man, really quick. I picked up a lot of studio ethic. Yeah, man, it was just cool being surrounded by recording artists all the time and just like seeing how that process went. And I was like, fuck, like that's the life for me.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, have my own home studio, make content, work with a great mentor, Damian Keys, and been at it 7 years, taking it serious and like seriously doing it. So
you do your own beats still?
No. So actually my producer, Jesse Shirts, does all my stuff. And if I'm not working with him, he's still mixing and mastering it or changing the drums out or doing something to make it fit my sound more. So I've been working with him actually since day one. It's my dog, like crazy. He was producing for an artist I looked up to at the time. His name's Token.
Yeah, I know Token.
So I ended up meeting Token twice, and then ironically I found out we have the same fucking producer.
Oh.
And so I was like, what the fuck? Like, my producer produces for Token? That's crazy. And then we started working, and he like cut me super good deals. I was paying like $10 a beat and giving like a 50-50 split. And we were just like rocking out as many songs as we could, because I was like, okay, I know I'm not that great right now. Yeah. And I do have a natural ear for music. I love music. I'm a music enthusiast at that time, but I never knew how to actually like make a song or like what makes a good song a good song. Or I never understood those things. So I was like, okay, if I pump out as many records as I possibly can, then it's inevitable I'm going to get good.
So one thing I've thought about with music is how much easier I think it is nowadays compared to like 90s, 80s to be recognized, like for someone to, you know, find you or for you to get signed. I feel like nowadays with social media and everything, it's way easier than, I guess, back 30 years ago, 20 years ago.
I could agree with that. I could say like it's definitely easier in the sense of like if you put yourself out there and really put yourself out there, it'll happen. But I also think there's more competition though.
Yeah, so do you think like more saturated, like?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more saturated. I think some people are doing music for the wrong reasons. Like I know a lot of people that, you know, they want to blow up, they want to be a rapper, and they want to make a lot of money, and it's like, I can't think about anything else other than this shit. Like music, I eat, sleep, and breathe it. It's all I talk about. That's all I think about. It's like, fuck the money, bro. I've been broke for 7 years pushing, you know, and it's like, when I get on, don't get me wrong, I will enjoy all those spoils, but fuck the money, bro. It's never been about money. It's like, don't get me wrong. Do I want to be a AAA artist? For sure. Do I want to swing in the big leagues? For sure. Am I going to be a superstar? 100%. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not doing this shit just because of money. It's like, bro, if that was the case, I would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah,
I would have gone into fucking solar sales or, you know, selling cars or, you know, just doing something that makes a light $10K a month. It's like, bro, no, I'm trying to make $50K plus a month.
Yeah. So that's why I think is like a lot of people will start out doing something because of the idea of the money it can bring you, but because they don't make money in the first 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, they'll give up because they're not in there for the passion. They're in there for the funds that they think they'll get immediately.
Yep.
With content creation, anything really.
Yeah, and I think like being delusional is fucking mandatory in the music industry. You have to like believe in yourself more than anybody, because all those nights where people are throwing shade or hate towards you, you have to be the one to be like, no, motherfucker, I'm him. Like, fuck what you say, you know? But there's a caveat to that where it's like, some people are delusional as fuck up front, and they think like, oh, I'm gonna blow the fuck up off the first song I make and the first video I make, and it's like, that's not how it works. It's 10 years to be an overnight success. So true success. What's your prediction for when this interview podcast of mine will take off? Like, if you had to guess. Shit, man, with your drive right now, shit, there's no telling, bro. It could be tomorrow. It should be right now. Yeah. Your dedication's crazy. Like, just fucking dude drove 2 hours into the city, been waiting around all day, fucking on not even just me, another artist, and it's like, bro, you're putting in something that, man, don't snitch on me. My plates are expired. Shit, bro. See, there's dedication, bro. Like, man, just fucking keep doing it, bro. I think, like, you know, if you really go hard on this, posting a video every single day, making sure your content is the best it can possibly be, I don't think there's any way within 3 months you can't have something. Yeah. I don't think that's possible. Like, give yourself 3 months of posting every single fucking day, the highest quality you can possibly make, high retention, editing. If you just like focus on that, like, it's crazy, I sound like a fucking YouTuber, but I've been so focused on content with my mentor and like drilling, bro, like drills. Like, you see Kobe in the gym, that's me with my music. Yeah. I promise. Like, I got that Mamba mentality. I don't stop at nothing. The only time I ever stopped was when I lost my grandpa. When I lost my grandpa to suicide, I think that took a toll on me, but now I'm back at it. Yeah. You know, I think when you lose somebody close to you, that can dampen your career, but now I'm fucking stronger than ever. And now it's like, I feel more bulletproof than I've ever felt. At least, you know that, like, fake it till you make it thing. This is what's funny. I got all this fake money. Yo! You know, that's dope. That's dope. It came way bigger than I was expecting. That's hard as fuck, bro. Funny. You have to do that. People are like, why are you wearing that? I was like, because it's funny. I'm not trying to be all serious. And half of the most famous people. That shit around the teddy bear. Yeah. Just Amazon purchase right there. That type shit. I didn't expect it to be 8 inches long, but. Bro, and it works. It works. Faking it till you make it is not even necessarily like saying you're faking it. I call it manifesting. Yeah. I call it, you know, manifestation's real, and it's ironic. You want to know something crazy? I haven't been able to like spew this on social media, but the day that MGK liked my post, the first time, I was at work. I didn't check my TikTok for like 2 hours. I got busy. I couldn't check it. I went in the back and I check it. MGK likes my post. I'm fucking numb, bro. I go numb. I was like, there's no fucking way this is real. So I keep clicking it. It's real. Goes to his page and everything. I'm like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Yeah. And it was on the video that I faked an MGK tweet. I literally put like, I am Forshi, blade is hard, XX. And then I like cropped that out, put it over one of his tweets that was short, so that way it looked like it was legit. And I was like, alright, fuck it, that works. Well, at the same time, there was only one customer in my store, and he was looking around, and he didn't buy anything, because he already bought what he was looking for. He told me this later. He was like, I had a gut feeling to go into the shop. I don't know why. He's a fucking manifestation. No, he's an angelic shaman, bro. And he just felt what you were about to get, or what? Like, he practices manifestation and like angelic healing and like all these weird things. And I'm just like, there's no way that was a coincidence. You were in the shop the same time that MGK liked my post. And then he came in a couple days later, and he was like, do you feel like your grandpa sent me? And I said, yeah. And as soon as I said that, I got chills. And then he told me what that's called. But I'm just like, bro, manifestation is so fucking real. Manifestation is real. I'm the biggest artist in the world. I keep shouting that shit at the rooftop. Like, yeah, I always say, man, I'm going to be the biggest interview. Because my end goal is like an Ellen type show, but it's for me. And, you know, because Ellen's doesn't exist no more. So if I can have my own show, that's my goal, is mostly to surround myself with people that are actually authentically nice and good people, bro. You know. The way I am in this interview is the same way I am on my TikTok live. It's the same way I am on my TikToks. Well, I guess my TikToks are a little different though, because I'm enjoying the character and embodying the song itself.
Yeah.
So it's a little different. But regardless, when I'm replying to comments, dude, I'm still that way. I'm still very grateful. I'm still thankful in real life. You know, that's powerful, bro. Just being yourself is fucking powerful, because people like resonate with that shit. People can't resonate with someone who doesn't talk like themselves, walk like themselves, or act like themselves, right? It's like, people love the weird quirky shit I do, and I was so scared to like post videos of me dancing on my story. I did it the other day, and everybody was like, you can fucking dance, and I was like, what do you mean I can dance, dude? Me dancing, dude? Fuck no, dude. I think I look like a worm. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing?
I feel like no one can really diss me. I can't be brought down.
Yeah.
Probably because people say I'm cocky, but no,
you know who you are.
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to be somebody, so if I know who I am, you know.
For sure, bro.
It's as simple as that. Who would you say is your top 5 you mostly listen to artists? Like,
ooh, shit,
listen to the most.
Top 5 artists that I listen to the most, man. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna speed this list. MGK, Silver Sun Pickups, Chevelle. Fuck, that's hard, bro. Ooh, T Grizzly. What the fuck am I even saying? ESTG. Yeah, bro, it's a mix. It's but hard. I really don't listen to anybody specific. But T Grizzly, bro, Grizzly actually earns that #1 spot for me. I bump T Grizzly every day. There's not one day that goes by that I'm not bumping T Grizzly. I know every word to almost every song.
That's what's funny is like T Grizzly and like Meek Mills.
Mills.
Every up north party I've ever been to, that's the 2 people that are consistently being played, like, songs over and over again.
Bro, T Grizzly is so fucking fire. Like, there's something
I feel
about,
like you can't be hyped. You can't not be hyped when listening to music. Like,
that's my gym playlist, bro. Yeah. That's my turn the fuck up. Like, ooh, yeah, I'm celebrating something, bro. It's, that guy's crazy, man. Yeah. So
what happens? Yeah. I know you said something, you know, broke for the last 7 years, whatever. What happens if MGK says, come open for me 3 days from now in
I'm quitting Florida? My job. I don't know how I'll pay my bills. I'm quitting my fucking job.
Yeah, he says, come open for me. I'll have a room waiting for you.
I'll be there. My boss is a player, though. He'd be like, man, fucking, you got to do what you got to do. We'll make this work.
Yeah,
like, somehow,
I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, my boss is a G, man. Shout out to my boss. I'll never say his name, but shout out to my boss. He's a fucking G, bro. He's came through so many times, bro. Like, I have a music video called TV. He's the reason I had that Lambo. He's the reason he gave me $20K in cash. Just a flex. Let me hold it.
If I need a flex moment, I guess I'll have to hit you up.
Bro, it was the craziest shit. And
Put me in a video.
And you know what's dope? It like built my relationship right off the rip. I was a new employee for him. I'm very grateful for my day job, to be honest with you. So no hate, but if MGK hit me up, I gotta open, bro. I'd be like, they'd figure it out. They'd figure it out for me 100%. I already know. Dude, it's crazy. Just anything I've ever needed, this man's been there for me. So shout out to my boss. Shout out to my job, man. But I definitely leave. Like, they'd understand. They'd know. There's no ill intent. But if MGK hit me up right now, bro, wanted me to come open or fly out to LA or whatever the fuck, I'll max out my credit card to do it. I don't give a fuck what we gotta do. I'll do it, bro. Like, opportunities are more than money. Opportunities are more than some fucking debt. Like,
yeah.
I also realize, like, I think this is a big part of growth as a person. I used to think debt was so bad and negative, and I'd let it eat me and stress me out, bro. I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm living in debt right now as an artist, for sure. Fuck it. But, you know, that's so normal, and I was so scared to ask anybody, is this normal? I asked my mentor, I was like, yo, is it normal to be in debt?
Most of my debt is just the $25 fees that add up on it, you know?
Fuck, that's crazy.
Like, I'll be about negative, and all my subscriptions, like Netflix and stuff, go through, so I end up spending $50 per subscription.
Fuck no, bro. Yeah, I would...
But I'm not worried.
My debt's all from music. My debt's all from music, bro. Like, maxing out my credit card to pay for 5 songs last year. You know, or yada yada. And then I get stressed out, and so I gotta do that fucking some dumbass debt consolidation loan, and I'm like, I need to get out of this. This is gonna help me. No, that makes it worse, motherfucker. Just suffer and figure it out. But like, I'm not worried. That's inevitable. I know one day I'm gonna have like $20,000 in bills every single month.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's more than my debt right now. So what the fuck am I stressing about? Like, $20K a month in bills is the goal, right? Like, that's a good stress. Like, that's just, I want more. Yeah. The fuck, I want more of that. That means I'm doing more. Like, yeah, I want a $1 million home.
That one guy says, more money, more problems. I want all of them, all the problems.
Fuck yeah, bro. Like, yeah, stress, it could be a killer, bro. And it's like, just don't let it stress you out. Like, if you really believe in yourself and this shit's for you, shit, it'll all work out. And, you know, I think opportunities are missed often because of stress, or I'm in fear that I'm not going to be able to make this work. And it's like, no, bro, you'll make it work. Just
if you have to, you will.
One day at a time, figure it out. Like, everything works exactly how it's meant to. Nothing in life to me is ever going to be coincidental ever again. Like, nothing in life's coincidence. Nothing. Not a single thing in life can be coincidental.
I'm not sure what guest will end up somehow skyrocketing how many viewers I have.
You're going to get my dog MZK on here one day. I'm manifesting that for you right now, bro. MZK, you're gonna get on this podcast one day. I'm gonna be signed to you. We're gonna do a twin tour, and we're gonna fuck the world up together. I'm just saying.
I'll just be in the background with my big chain.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna have some big guests on here, bro. I can feel it for you.
Especially, do you have any kids? No.
No.
So you're at a point where you have no kids, so you're free to, you could sleep on the ground right there if it meant you know, get a little farther. That's what I appreciate, is that I haven't started that family part of my life yet, so I could basically do whatever. I could drive to LA and sleep on the beach or whatever, if that's what it needs to happen to make my dreams come true.
Bro, you could live in this whip pulling a trailer behind you. You could be driving a van.
That's what I've been thinking.
You could you could trade this in right now, go get a spinner van and say fuck it. Dude, I challenge you to DM like 3 people you would never expect to respond to you every single day, and I bet you'll be surprised.
I DM quite a bit of people each day, so some people respond, some people don't. I got verified, so now it's gonna be more likely for me to get responded, you know.
For surely.
Because apparently that makes it go to the top comment or top message or whatever.
I didn't know that. Maybe I should be buying I don't know. Maybe I should do the meta shit, bro. But like, obviously right now I'm right before everything gets insane. Like, and life happens fast. Like, dude, this last week's been fast for me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? First I have a video do 36,000 views. Then I have MGK liking posts, and then it's like, dude, everything just starts happening at once. Like, I went from almost I had a fan base for sure. I'm not gonna say that, but you know, that's like that hometown shit. Now I got motherfuckers in Ireland, Alabama, like, there's just to name a few. The UK, there's this girl Lorna that just bought a hat on my live the other day in the UK. Bro, I'm so fucking grateful, and it's like, life happens so fast. So
I think those are the things that help motivate as well. Like, those small achievements, a like, a comment, a text. Yeah. When you realize everything starts happening fast when it does, it's like, I know what's about to happen right now, bro. I can feel it in my stomach. Right now is right before the fucking moment. Right now is right before a moment that's like, holy shit. Like, Forshi's that dude for Utah. Yeah. I'll say that with my chest. Like, we have gimmicks out here, and we have some dope artists out here. There's gonna be a wave of Utah artists for sure. I'm a visitor in this culture. When I'm rapping, bro, when I'm making rap music, I'm a visitor. When I'm making music at all, actually, I'm a visitor, bro. Music stems from blues. Music stems from the soul. I'm a visitor. I'm not here to ever, like, say that this is my culture. I'm here as a fucking visitor, and the fact that I get accepted or hated or whatever, bro, I'm always gonna get both. But I'm grateful. And but end of story, man. Forshi's that motherfucker for Utah. When I say that, like, Forshi is the biggest artist out of Utah that this state's ever seen. I can promise you that. I'll put the city on my fucking back, and I mean that with full love. But I'm just saying, like, I gotta be the one to do it. Like, I feel that in my soul. And it's I just like how you're talking. You're talking like there's no other way. It's not. There's not, and you know, and it's so much love to any other artist. Like, it's not mean being negative to anybody either, or saying like, oh, you're not good, but dude, it's fucking, I felt this way my whole life. Like, I'm going to be massive, and Utah is my city, and I love it here, and Salt Lake City is amazing, and I can't wait till I can bring it right back home, because right now I gotta go. Like, I gotta move and push things in a way that they've never been pushed, and then we're gonna come back to Utah, and I might even get fucking more hate here than I've ever gotten, or more love. But I love Utah, man. I love the people here. I love the family feel when I'm driving around, dude. You know, my favorite feeling in Utah is Death Cab for Cutie vibes all the way. But like, you go to a fucking coffee shop, and
you're in Park City and you're just vibing and everyone's rocking Patagonia. Yeah. I'm gonna be one of those motherfuckers. I don't care, bro. Like, I grew up in every part of fucking Utah, but West Valley, the Kearns area, bro. I grew up out here, and I'm like, if you know, you fucking know. It's not like, it is beautiful. It's fucking gorgeous, bro. And I also grew up in South Carolina, so I'm like, I've seen projects. I've seen like crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm from Reno, so I get that. Yeah.
There's crazy shit, but I'm gonna say like Utah has its thing. The reason I feel like 4C is like the biggest thing out of Utah and the biggest thing in the world, the reason I feel that way, one, just the way that I am with my fans and the way my fans are, so loving, so genuine, and so kind. They represent me, and it's, your fans are a reflection of you, in my opinion, and the way that they reflect me, I'm like, oh my God, like everybody's so sweet, and just like, we all have these anxieties or these fears or things, right? And coming from what I come from, I can only imagine how many of these people have been through the same shit. You know, you can come from a low vibration. You can grow up in such a weird, crazy environment and be the sweetest person out of it. And I think my environments as a child made me who I am today. And I also think they carved a way for me to feel like I'm the biggest artist in the world. Like, it's inevitable.
That's what I love is people that don't allow their, what is known as a negative or bad past, play out how their future is going to be. You know, like, oh, I grew up with drugs or this or that, or, you know, this parents, this, you know, doing this, and that's what I'm going to become because that's what I was surrounded with. Instead, take that as, I'm going to be the first person to do this in my family or that. People use the excuse, you know, this is how I grew up, so I can't. And it's like, you probably have more strength too, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like once you plant that, and that's another thing I'm grateful for with my parents, bro. They've never planted in my mind that anything's not possible. They always told me anything you think can happen will happen. Yeah, anything you put your mind to is possible, bro. And, you know, that was put in my mind at such a young age where I'm like, if I believe in something, if I can see it through, it's possible and it will happen. But now that I have fans who fucking resonate and ride for me, bro, it's like everything I thought was true. I just didn't find the right people yet. Yeah. And it's like, again, it goes back to, if you're yourself and you're embracing who you are as a person, anything's possible. And the people you surround yourself with is important. The energy you carry. I practice gratitude as much as possible. I'm not going to say every day because I'm far from perfect, but I do practice gratitude pretty goddamn frequently. At least every other day I'm writing in my gratitude journal or expressing how grateful I am, you know, like, but I have a gratitude journal and I write down things I'm grateful for, or even if it's throughout the week, but I make sure to stay on top of that because I think that's like prayer. It's so powerful. Like, and you know, manifestation is great, but it comes from prayer. It comes from gratitude, or, you know, it's a stem off. And I think also the energy you carry as a person is going to be infected by that. Like, I've met a lot of people with big heads, big egos, everything. And I think, fuck all that shit. I'm a dude. At the end of the day, I'm just a dude, and I love my fans, bro. I fucking love my fans. Like, my fans are everything to me. My family support me, is the world to me. Yeah, bro. And also for my grandpa, like, I can't stop. But my grandpa would have wanted this for me, and it's so cool, man. You just never know who's supporting you and who's riding for you, and then they start popping up, and you're like, oh shit, this is my people. Yeah. And
even just in this time I've spent with you, introduced you today, I could see it. It's gonna happen for you.
Oh, 100%.
I have no doubt.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Of course.
Hell yeah, man. It's
not because not even from the quality of your music or anything. It's just who you are. Like, you put out the most shittiest songs, and I'd still believe you're gonna make it just by how you believe and your mentality and all that.
Dude, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you can use some beats off of, like, I don't know, like a plastic Walmart keyboard. I still think it would happen.
Yeah, fuck, we make it happen, bro. We're just banging on a fucking tub, like, yeah, I keep a blade in my denim, type shit. Fucking, yeah, bro. I think life's about to get really fucking good, and life is already fucking great. So, it's, you know, it's just gonna get better and better, and everything's gonna get better. The content's gonna get better. The fucking music's gonna get better, as always. I can't wait to see what the fuck I create when I'm like when I have money to be in a multi-million-dollar studio on a multi-million-dollar mic. Like, I can't wait.
The features, or, you know, the people that you listened to when you were young, and now you're creating music with them.
That's gonna be so sick, because, like, you know,
they're critiquing you and you're critiquing them in this room where there's a safe place, you know, that there's no judgment, you know.
When me and MGK make a song together, bro, it's over for the fucking world, bro, because...
That's my favorite thing to say, is not if, but when.
When.
You know, I never say if.
Not me either, bro. Fuck that shit. I haven't done it yet.
And if I do, I correct myself, because I'm like, nah. If I say if, do I believe in myself 100%? Nah.
I used to think, like, it's so bad that I get compared to MGK, and I think, like, oh, it's so bad, like, I don't want to be too similar. I'm not even the same dude. I'm not the same dude. Like,
plus you like him. It's not like you're.
I love him, bro. Like, his music's fucking amazing. He's an amazing multi-genre artist, bro. What are we talking about?
Yeah, what do you think about that? Do you think that would be something you do? Like,
yeah,
Post Malone, MGK, they've kind of jumped around on what genre of music they make. Do you think you would do that?
Oh, dude, I already have. Yeah. I already have. Like, I made a country record back in.
I should have
like September.
Dove more. That's one of my things I need to do more. Mostly because I like to hear it from you. I don't.
Yeah.
A lot of the investigating, I don't do that because, like, I'd rather you tell it than me see what I see on the internet. You know.
When you're doing big people, bro, that's when you do that. But right now, I'm not yet. I'm not that guy yet.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's sick as fuck that you went 2 hours out of your fucking way to do a podcast, bro. I respect that. Like, that's fucking dope to me. Like, that's what was, like, immediately I was at work and I was, like, reading your messages and I was like, man, this dude's persistent. He doesn't stop. Let's go. Let's run it. Like, it's fucking sick, bro. And you were here early. I remember I've showed up to podcasts and been like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah.
Like, this, it's frustrating. But, like, I like this. This is dope. Your setup's dope. You going out of your way is so fucking sick to me. Like, dude, you're treating me like I am on. You're treating me like I am A-list. You're coming to me, bro. You came to me. You made it happen for me. So
and the reason that is in most ways is because in this situation, I'm on your time,
dude,
for my content, right?
I respect you and your time, bro.
You could have been like, show up to my house. I'll be there in an hour, and I'll be like, okay, I'll sit outside. I'll watch some TikTok. I don't know,
bro. You just you executed, and I think you're gonna go far with this. Multi-genres, bro. Yes, I do multi-genres. I have been. I dabbled in alternative rock last summer. I'm back on my rap shit right now, though. I don't know.
I feel like you have the voice for it too. Like even just natural, the voice to be a rapper or an artist in general. I think you have that voice. You know.
Let's go. Thank you, bro.
A lot of people, I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? But I'm acceptance of all music. I see what's good in all music, even if this kid's starting out with just recording on his iPhone or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think, like, if I heard you, I would honestly believe you were big already.
Damn, bro. That means the world to me, bro. I just like dabbling. I like switching it up. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I know how to play a guitar yet, but I think I'm gonna have one of the biggest rock songs in the world.
Yeah.
Not even touching a string, bitch. I'm still producing the shit.
Yeah.
Get High, the song for my grandpa, is an alternative rock song, and I made it over a beat that I found online. I was like, damn, this one like feels like grandpa or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just making music, bro. Just trying to express myself, and I made this song called Get High, and it turned out to be my grandpa's song. But the original demo is similar to what the final product was, but I remember telling my producer how I wanted it to feel, and, you know, orchestrating it my own way and producing it in my own way. Like, at the end of the day, when my producer produces for me, he sends me the track and sends me references, and I'm like, nah, I don't approve. Think we should do this, and change this. So it's like, at the end of the day, am I still producing on that shit? Yeah. I might be eating ramen and fucking beef right now.
Yeah.
Or some fucking chili and macaroni. Whatever the fuck I gotta do. But one day, bro, it's not gonna be like that, and I'm aware. And, you know, I think I'm grateful. Yeah. I'm grateful for it right now, bro. I can't wait to look back on these times and be like, oh my god, do you remember when you used to fucking put beef in your top ramen? Do you remember when you used to, like,
cut up hot dogs and shit, put it in there?
Type shit, bro. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, right now it's temporary. Right now is all...
Mashing your own potatoes.
Type shit. Or instant potatoes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've been there. And instant rice. And you just know, trying to make it work. But I think everything's full circle. The universe is full circle. As low as your lows or as high as your highs. And I think that's, like, the most beautiful thing. There's something I wrote in my gratitude journal. It's basically, I think, therefore I am, but I rewrote it in my own words, and I said, you are the dream, therefore you're already there.
Yeah.
Like,
that's dope.
You're the fucking dream, motherfucker.
Put that on a hoodie.
I need to, bro. I need to. It's, that was from my gratitude journal, bro. I just write myself these notes at the end of my gratitude. I always am like, you're a fucking superstar. You're so close. Keep going. Like, I write myself these things because it's like nobody else is telling me these things.
All you need is your own self, letting yourself know.
If you can rely on you for everything, it's inevitable. But I do also think you need like people helping.
That's the thing with my content. I require people. I mean, I tried doing a solo episode, and I think I'll do that when I don't have people.
Yeah.
On my own, like, thoughts on subjects.
Yeah.
But that's where it's hard to find my niche. Am I talking about things by myself, or is it me interviewing people? Like, what are people watching it for?
Not only are the short clips going to be really good from this podcast, I know there's moments in here you're going to use for your podcast for sure, where it's like, some of these shit, you can make some of these go viral. Yeah. Did he just say this? You can do that. You do it. Just do it with this video, bro. I swear to God, you're going to have a video go crazy. Use the right SEO, right color grading. But then if you just like make small clips about controversial shit on your own and like just solo doloing it.
Yeah.
And just like, so how do we feel about blah, blah, blah going on in the world? I'm not going to bring any specific events, but you can make some controversial shit and then you can get people to watch your podcast. Or
there's two big things I want to do. One is like a trip to like Vegas or LA or something where I have every seat in the truck filled with someone, like, say it was you and this other artist and this YouTuber that's in Utah and whatever, and like just a vlog trip, something cool like that. And another thing,
do it, let me know.
Another thing I want to do is I want to rent out a space and do a LoyalTzzz red carpet event. All these underground artists and content creators and stuff show up in Utah.
Yeah.
And that's how they all connect together,
Dude.
I find all these people, and now you have other friends that make, music and, vice versa.
Dude, you're gonna get some goddamn brand deals going for your podcast. 100%. You're gonna have brand deals in the future. And you're gonna like see how fast everything unfolds. And you're gonna be shook. You're gonna be shook at all the beautiful blessings that lie ahead of you, bro. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best with your podcast and everything you do, because it's all gonna work out for you, man. Just stay consistent. And that's for anybody, though. Stay consistent.
Yeah. If you want to bad enough,
you're gonna be the biggest podcaster in Utah, bro.
That's why I
and that's crazy, because I'm friends with some of the biggest podcasters in Utah, and so saying that is like, now I'm putting a fire under your ass, Macon. Now I'm putting a fire under your ass, Dre. But nah, bro, shout out to Dre, shout out to my boy Macon. Man, you collab those two together, bro. If they were to bring their like styles of podcasting together,
yeah, be the
biggest podcast in the world.
Yeah.
If they were to do a podcast together, I want to see this so bad. I don't know why, but dog. But you're gonna be there, bro.
I'll hit him up.
Hit him up, bro. Hit them up. Like, DM the shit out of Macon. Just tell me my boy. He'll take care of you. And hit up Dre. Same shit. Shout out to Dre. Both goats, man. And and this is the crazy part. This is the cool part I've noticed too. Even saying this and saying you're gonna be one of the biggest podcasters in the world, and then I have friends that are pretty big in Utah. They do it for a living. Yeah. Like, I'll say that. Bro, it's crazy because there's room for all three of you. There's room for 5 of you. There's room for 100 of you motherfuckers out here, bro. We need you.
Because not everybody likes that person.
No, and we need you. We need you. We need you out here, bro. We need you. We need more of you out here. To the artists that skip or duck or dodge you, fuck them. Because, like, at the end of the day, bro, we need more of you. We need more people like you willing to, like, hunt for local artists or something. In Salt Lake City, bro, we need this.
Yeah,
we
bring
need
attention to these people on a different platform. Because, say, you post or 10 other people post about you, that's bringing traction to you. And it's also bringing traction to me. It's like,
I'm going to link you with some of my people, bro. Just get you in here, because I think you guys would make a killer podcast, too. And having you hit me up was fucking a blessing, bro. I was like, yo, that's sick. Like, I remember reading your text when you first hit me up, and I was like, bro.
You're like, Utah local? I was like, what? I was like,
yeah, because I went and looked at your page. I went and stalked, bro. I'm always going to do that. I do that to everybody that follows me. It's fucked up. Sometimes I'll get I got a video that got me like 1,000 followers. I looked at probably all their pages. Like, I have time. I'm going to do that shit. Yeah. But anyways, I looked at your page as soon as you DM me, and I remember like, damn, this guy's like doing it. Fuck it, let's do it, bro. Like, you never know. My homie, that Salt Lake Texan, he's super dope too. He's doing it. He's chasing it full time right now, bro. He's doing a gig. Like,
yeah, I've seen some of these Utah podcast people. They have like the studio and stuff. I'm not there yet. But I figured this could be like a Tupac's BMW. This truck could end up being worth more than a Bugatti.
Dude, this truck
based off
might be
how many people sit in that seat.
This truck might be the reason this truck might be your thing, bro. This truck might be your thing. You might keep this in your driveway one day at your house.
In the back of my Ellen show, you just see it on the
you're gonna have LEDs all up in this bitch, and it's just gonna be like, this truck will never be driven again. You're gonna have a nice ass Bugatti or something, but you're still gonna have LEDs in this bitch, and this is still gonna be the setup. You never know, bro. This could be your thing.
That's what I thought. It's like when Mr. Beast sells little parts of his setups for his videos, he'll sell them. It's not because that's a piece of little turf that was purchased at Ace or Home Depot. It's because it was hit in his So this truck could very well be like,
dude.
Tupac's
then you could do like hot box sessions with artists and shit.
I thought about that.
I don't know if you smoke, but
not currently. It makes me lazy, so
it makes me paranoid. So I feel you.
That too.
I smoke CBD, man. I smoke CBD flower.
Oh really?
Strictly, yeah. It's nice, bro, because I still get relaxed, but sometimes it'll make me a little paranoid because it's strong shit. It's from Oregon, but yeah. Shout out Secret Nature, but that shit's. It's really good, top shelf, but yeah, I've gotten paranoid off it. I think weed's strong now. So, yeah. But you could do hotbox sessions with people, bro. Imagine you get Snoop Dogg.
Let's get that secondhand smoke.
Snoop Dogg in the whip, bro. You're getting more than secondhand, bro. That's firsthand off his blunt. Bro.
He's force feeding me.
Oh, dude. No, if you do a podcast with Snoop, you have to smoke.
Yeah, I feel like I would have to.
Fuck it.
It's not even a podcast anymore. I'm just in the corner looking out the window.
We're fucking dying in here, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to my dad. He came up with this thing. He had a ounce of weed in a bag. He lost it. Couldn't find it.
Oh shit.
He smoked this weed. It's this weed. You'll never find this weed again because it's that strain. It's that when it was made or grown or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So a year later he finds it, and that's his new thing. He calls it full circle. Say you got a joint, smoke half of it now, and wait a year and smoke it again. And it's like this feeling that you'll never. It's like feeling an experience that. It's like, imagine if you experience something in life and you experience, it's like deja vu kind of.
Yeah.
But with smoking weed.
I like that.
Yeah, so he came up with this full circle thing.
Yo, that's fire, bro. I think, man, just fucking keep drilling this shit. Keep doing this. Don't stop. Yeah. Thank you to my fans, and thank you to everyone supporting me, whether you consider yourself a fan, or thank you to my haters. I got a lot of those too. Thank you to my parents. Yeah, bro. But mainly, thank you to my fans right now. Shout out to my fans. My fans are the reason this growth is happening. They're the reason, they double, they multiply. And it's like, they're like a family, bro. I see them becoming friendly with each other in the comments or in my lives or whatever. And they're like, are we besties now? I see this shit happening, bro. So shout out to my fans. I'm bringing together a fucking army. And we're about to march. And also, June 6th, I'm about to drop the hardest fucking freestyle Utah's ever heard.
Bet.
AMG, man.
Let's make a little pact that because I know it'll happen. In 1 year's time, you'll be big.
Yeah.
And we'll have to revisit this podcast, episode 2.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to have you up at my mansion. I don't know if I have a mansion yet, but I'll have a house.
Video.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, let's get it. We'll have you.
I've done some acting classes, modeling classes.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I'll wear this big ass chain.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get you a 4C one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Anyways.
Yeah, man. AMG freestyle on June 6th. 4C, biggest rapper out of Utah 2025. Swear to God. Shout out to MGK. Shout out to my fans. Shout out to my haters. I'm gonna make it one way or another. Or I'm gonna die trying.
Hell yeah. Everybody go show them some love. Thank you guys for watching. This is 4C, and we'll revisit this in a year's time. Maybe some other content outside of it, but.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Much love, brother. Thank you, man. Yes, sir.